Okay, so tell us who you nominated for what category and why you nominated this awesome young lady.
Well, that day I was working at Station 33 as the acting captain on Mace Boulevard, and about 8 o'clock in the evening, we received a call that a fire alarm sounding investigation. So we responded with the engine company to the location, and upon arriving on the location, we were met by the family of Maria Andrade, which we asked what was going on with their fire alarm sounding. Well, at that moment, the parents of Maria Andrade told us that it was not the fire alarm in their home, but it was a fire alarm in an apartment complex on the other side of the apartment complex. So we were like, oh, so how did you guys find out about this? He said, well, our daughter was riding her bike with her friends, and she heard the fire alarm sounding, and she stopped, and she was trying to see where it was coming from, so she raced to her parents' house and told them what was going on. At that moment, the parents wanted to know what was going on. She said that there was a smoke alarm sounding in the apartment. At that moment, the parents wanted to know what was going on. She said that there was a smoke alarm sounding in the apartment, and that she was concerned about possibly a fire being in the apartment. So Maria directed us to the apartment. As we were going towards the apartment, there was lots of smoke coming out of the window and through the doors. So at that moment, I called dispatch for a first alarm structure fire, and at that moment we had to break the door. We went upstairs and we located the fire in the upstairs bedroom. We were able to control the fire into the one bedroom due to the fact I truly believe of the Good Samaritan that she did by calling 911 at the right time. If she avoided it, definitely would have got into the roof and extended into the apartment complex throughout the building. So we put out the fire, we investigated the fire, and after everything was said and done, we realized between all of us how great for a 9-year-old to be so active and be responsible and tell the fire department that there was a possible fire in the apartment complex.
What would you like to say in closing to your hero?
I admire her for at that age. Every kid, should be aware of their surroundings, and I admire the parents for raising a good child, to being aware of her surroundings.
So again, I'm going to ask you your first and last name too, and ask you to spell your last name. Okay? Can we start? Okay. You ready to go? Okay. You can smile, please. You got a great smile. Okay, Maria, tell me your first and last name and spell your last name.
Maria Andrade, Andrade.
Great. So tell us about what happened.
Well, I was riding my bike with my friend around the complex, and we started smelling smoke around the little square houses. And the smoke smelled like plastic burning, and we were like scared at first, so then we decided to get my parents to call 911. And then after the firemen came, and they went inside and put out the smoke, and after that, me and my friend felt really happy that we did that.
How did you know what to do?
Because we smelled smoke and we thought it was a fire, so we went to it.
And how does it feel to be a hero?
I feel really proud of doing that and stopping the fire.
What would you like to say to other kids out there that may hear or smell something? What would you like to say to them?
That when they smell like fire, then they would go tell their parents that something is like smell fire. They think there's a fire.
What did your parents say to you that night?
Well, before they
After it was all over with and you were home with your parents, what did they say to you?
Well, they congratulated me.
And what about your friends at school and what did they say?
They
And what about your friends at school and what did they say?
they also said good job and congratulations.
Good. So who would you like to thank for this award?
I would like to thank the fireman that nominated me to do this, and my parents for supporting me in this.
Great. Perfect. Okay, good job. Thank you.